Police officers on the road and lining the streets to escort the body of Officer Jonathan Diller back to his hometown of Massapequa Park. You're watching Newsday TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Macy Egland. 2 suspects are now in custody in connection with the deadly shooting of Officer Diller. Steve Langford went to Massapequa Park to speak with those who knew the young father and husband.
The body of New York City police officer Jonathan Diller, a resident of Massapequa Park, exiting Jamaica Hospital just after 11:30 p.m. Monday night, under the mournful gaze of hundreds of cops. Less than 6 hours earlier, Officer Diller and his partner were conducting a vehicle stop in Far Rockaway when a man in the car shot Diller in the torso, police say. Diller was wearing his bullet-resistant vest, but died of his gunshot wound at the hospital.
It just breaks my heart just to think about the loss, the tremendous loss.
On the Massapequa Park street, where the 31-year-old officer lived with his wife and their young child, a man delivered flowers to the front door as neighbors grappled with the loss.
We know that they always put their life on the line, for the public, and it's very, very sad.
In Franklin Square, on the street where Officer Diller grew up, a next-door neighbor said he felt sick when he heard the news Monday night about the young man he remembers as being an example for all.
Special. Amazing. Amazing. He helped me out all the time.
The suspected gunman was shot and wounded by Officer Diller's partner, police say. Former New York City Police Commissioner Bill Bratton posted a tribute to Jonathan Diller on social media, calling the officer a guardian of the city and now a guardian at the gates of heaven. A memorial candlelight vigil will be held Wednesday night at Brady Park in Massapequa Park. Flags will fly at half-staff at county, town, and village facilities in memory of Officer Jonathan Diller. Steve Langford for Newsday TV.
The wake for Officer Diller will be held Thursday and Friday at the Massapequa Funeral Home. The funeral is Saturday at St. Rose of Lima Catholic Church. Lima Roman Catholic Church. Officer Diller will be laid to rest at St. Charles Cemetery in Farmingdale. Well, Nassau County is looking to hire residents with gun licenses to be special deputy sheriffs. According to the county, the deputies would protect, quote, human life and property in emergencies. Qualifications include being a Nassau resident or property owner who is between 21 to 72 years old. Candidates would also have to agree to a full background check. The pay would be $150 a day. Donald Trump has been slapped with a gag order in his hush money case. A New York judge has barred the former president from making public statements about witnesses, prosecutors, court staff, and jurors in his upcoming trial. The judge says it's because of Trump's previous comments about him and others involved in the case. A Long Islander won her battle round on The Voice last night.
And the days go by like a strand in the wind, in the web that is my own. I began again.
That is 20-year-old Jackie Romeo of Massapequa. She is so talented. She will keep her spot on John Legend's team. She sang Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. She beat Olivia Rubini. Congratulations. A Lindenhurst boxer is back in the ring after facing the fight of her life. Jamie Stewart has part 2 of a story you'll see only in Newsday.
No training camp and no fight was harder and more challenging than transitioning into motherhood. Wow, it's beautiful. I love it.
As Alicia struggled with her postpartum anxiety, she said she sought help from her local church and hospital, but says being a vulnerable boxer wasn't easy.
Postpartum is very scary to talk about. It puts you in a very vulnerable place. It puts you in a place to be judged, to be looked at the wrong way. Entering the ring, Alina Rain Espinosa. Let's go. Come on.
Alicia says her postpartum anxiety lasted more than a year. She says the only time she really ever felt like herself was in the gym, training and boxing. And now, for the first time in more than 3 years, she's getting ready to fight again. And so began Alicia's climb back for herself and her new #1 fan.
There's a boxer!
training 6 days a week. Monday mornings, I'm up at 3 a.m. I get on the road at 4 a.m. I get to Brooklyn, I start training at 5 a.m. I'm back on the road at 7. I'm back home at 8 a.m. I get breakfast ready for myself, my husband, and my daughter.
Her fight is in Philadelphia, but her opponent won't just be in the opposing corner, rather society as a whole.
Can I do it? Can I prove to women out there, whatever they're facing, like, your life is not over? My mind is better. I'm stronger physically, spiritually, like I'm ready for the next level. I'm ready to come back. I have unfinished business in this sport.
Alicia is scheduled to fight again Thursday night. Good luck to her. You can read more about her on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Well, Yankees fans will get more trains to the game this year. The MTA says there will be added trains from Grand Central Terminal to the stadium on most game days. The Yankees' home opener is against the Toronto Blue Jays next Friday.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
Well, the Knicks are making a playoff push. Barbara Barker has that story.
It was all Dante DiVincenzo at Madison Square Garden Monday night as the Knicks came up with an unexpectedly exciting game against the worst team in the NBA, the Detroit Pistons. DiVincenzo set a team record for single-game three-pointers by having 11. He got the 11th with a little more than 3 minutes left. The entire team knew he was going for the record and kept feeding him the ball, but he had missed 3 in a row. Finally, when he got it, he passed Evan Fournier, who happened to also be playing for the Pistons and was guarding him part of the time. It was a big win for the Knicks, even though, the Pistons are not a very good team. The Knicks remain a half game behind Cleveland, who's in third place, which is pretty impressive because the Knicks have been without 3 starters for a good chunk of that stretch, and now the starters appear ready to come back. Mitchell Robinson got a really good report today. He probably should be the first person back. So the Knicks got to be feeling pretty good about where they are heading into the home stretch. This is Barbara Barker reporting from Newsday.
Read the latest on the Knicks on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now let's take a look at your Long Island weather. Tonight, a little cool, around 40 degrees with some late showers that will continue into early tomorrow. But tomorrow we are in the mid-50s. It will be cloudy with that rain though. Taking a look at your day planner, you see it's just kind of a gloomy day. But if we expand to your 7-day, we stay in the 50s as we head into April. If you have Easter plans, 58 degrees, not too bad.
Long Island weather is brought to you by Home Tax Saver, PTRC Incorporated.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Macy Eglund. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a great night.